Hi there, welcome back to Save with Crypto. My name is Save with Crypto. Okay, so I've just opened up a second BloFin account, and if you want to know why I've done that, ask me in the comments down below. But what I need to do is I need to fund this account with $100 worth of something. Okay, now what I want to do is fund it with this Bitcoin that I've got in my Bitget account. Okay. Now, if you try and withdraw Bitcoin on the Bitcoin network, you can see here that that would cost 0.0025 Bitcoin, which is the equivalent of $16, which is a large amount, especially when you're only transferring $100 or so. So what I like to do is to look for alternatives. So the cheapest alternative here would be the BSC, Binance Smart Chain, BEP20 network, and that would cost 20 cents. So I think that's what I want to do. Let's just take a look at the BloFin account. Now I want to see if I can fund this with Binance Smart Chain BEP20. So I'm going to have a look at deposit, look for Bitcoin, network, brilliant, okay, BEP20. Minimum deposit 0.0002 Bitcoin, I think that's okay. Right, need to double check I've got BEP20. Right, so I'm going to copy that address, put that into there, click next, need to say all, okay, so that's an okay amount. Okay, and there's these bits here to fill in. Okay, so that's that amount withdrawn there, so let's see what happens at the other end. And yeah, sure enough, it's there straight away. Okay, so if I look in funding account here, I should be able to see, yep, okay, that's the Bitcoin that I've just put in. Okay, so there's a way to move Bitcoin really cheaply if both the sender and the receiver can use an alternative network to the Bitcoin network, like BEP20 from Binance Smart Chain. So that's good. Now, the impressive thing about this is that has taken less than 5 minutes for me to set up a new BloFin account and to fund it with crypto. No KYC is needed. You don't have to show a passport or proof of address, anything like that. All you need is an email and a password, which probably means if you're 9 years old, you can probably still use it. That isn't financial advice, by the way, especially if you are 9 years old. And none of this is financial advice, by the way. So there you go. There's Bitcoin in the funding account. And what can I do with it there? Well, not a lot in the funding account, but you can transfer it from the funding to the spot account if you want to just buy and sell, which is, I think, what I want to do actually, because I want to get some USDT, okay? So I'm going to transfer it all up to the spot account. I'm going to go confirm. Now, the reason I want USDT is because in the futures trading in BloFin at the moment, there are no pairs other than USDT pairs. So you've only got USDT perpetual trading, whereas most other exchanges you have inverse perpetual trading, which means that you can get the Bitcoin you've got and you can trade that to hopefully make more Bitcoin. And then when you come out of the trade, you get paid in Bitcoin. This at the moment only has USDT, which is a little bit limiting. But apparently this month they are going to sort it out. So they are going to introduce inverse perpetual trading, which I'm very much looking forward to. But what I want to do for now is just set up something to sell that Bitcoin if it goes up to a reasonable price. So a reasonable price at the moment, I'd probably say something like the top of that wick there. So 66.4k. So I'm going to do a sell at 66,400. Okay. I'm going to sell that BTC. Okay, and I'm going to sell all of it, which is slightly painful. Okay, so I'll get $141 for that. Sell BTC. Now, I don't like this light theme, so I'm going to see if I can change that. It's probably that, isn't it? There you go. Actually, maybe 66.4 was a bit low. Let's go for something like 6666. So it doesn't look like I can edit that. I'm just going to cancel it. Change that to 66666. Okay, so if I sell that, I'll make $142.45. Yeah, I don't like how order doesn't appear here. Okay. Anyway, I'll leave that and see if it does fill. So typically, if I had have kept that order at 66,400, that would have sold this afternoon. However, I moved it up to 66,600, so it didn't. Not a big deal though. I think it will probably go back up there again. But yeah, so what was the point of this video? Well, the point of this video is to just show you that you can move stuff like Bitcoin around cheaply if you don't choose the Bitcoin blockchain, which sounds a bit ridiculous, but that's how it is. It's also worth noting, even if you're moving stable coins around, there are different ways you can do that as well. Let me show you. So say, for example, you're going to move USDT, Tether. You've actually got, in Bitget, you've got quite a lot of choices. You could do Tron for $1. You could use Ton, which is a new thingy, which is free. Is that really true? Obviously, the exchange or whatever you're moving it to needs to accept that network as well. ERC20, which is the Ethereum one, normally that's the most expensive. That's $7. BEP20, 29 cents. HT, never heard of it. Arbitrum 1, that's always a good bet, 80 cents. Solana, $1. Optimism, 15 cents. Matic, $1. AVAX, $1. Carver, $1. Interesting stuff, isn't it? So, yeah, there are cheaper ways to move stuff around rather than using the most obvious ones. Now, sometimes if you've got your money on something like, say, Swissborg or Crypto.com, your actual networks that you're able to receive and send on are quite limited, so do look out for that. But generally, with exchanges, you've got normally quite a wide array of stuff you can do. So yeah, always check out what network you can send on and also what network you can receive on. Right, I hope you found it useful. If you did, please do give the video a like. Any questions, just leave them in the comments down below or just use a comment to say hello. While you're down there, do make sure you are subscribed and you've got the notification bell set on all. And above all, tell your friends.